This video is designed to give you some of the tools to navigate the master calendar. The calendar gives you an opportunity to search for classes, events, for open space so that you may request the space for an academic review session, an event that you wish to put on. So the first thing you do is at My St. Mary's is go to Master Calendar, log in. Once you log in, you come to this landing page that gives you a glimpse of the weather, some news, some helpful links, announcements from us, and of course, here's the Get a Room workshop coming up in Thursday, September 17th. Looking at the calendar, I go up to this calendar tab. I go to scheduling grid. We're using the scheduling grid because it offers us the most flexibility in searching for open space as well as events going on campus. The first thing you'll notice, it opens up to the date and it opens up to the entire activities coming on that date today. I would caution, go down to this number here. It defaults to 25. Change that number to 200. This eliminates the need for scrolling through pages and waiting for them to load. Now you can scroll through our entire inventory in one fell swoop. Something to notice on this calendar is what you see in green are events. These are events that have been scheduled already, including the van fleet that St. Mary's uses. The blue are the academic classes. When you mouse over that, you'll notice it tells you how many people enrolled, what day of the week they meet, the time, location, and the instructor. That may be helpful for many. The other thing you'll notice is if we look down, say, at Haggerty, or at, I should say, Founders Dining Room, you'll notice this really bright orange. What this is setup and teardown, or setup and cleanup time. So we have a building coordinators meeting from 12 to 2. I assume they're going to have lunch, and that is the reason why there is setup time so that lunch can be put out, as well as takedown time so that one can clean up afterwards. You will see more and more of that when you look at event space. The next thing that I wanted to show you is that if you don't want to look at today's date and you want to look at, again, the entire campus and look a week ahead, say to the 24th, open it up, double click, it will load, and you will see the 24th. Again, with all of the academic classes. If we take a quick glimpse at Dante, we'll notice there is very little space during the day for anything other than the classes. If I was looking to have a review session in Dante 116 in the evening, well, I notice it's available on the 24th. I would go up to request an event, look at my classroom request form, and go from there. But I don't want to look at every single day of the week. I'd like to see a whole week's worth. So click on the week grid view, the weekly grid view. It would now give you the view based on a single room for a week. You'll notice here it's Arcade 1, so what you're seeing between the 13th of September and the 19th is everything going on in Arcade 1. Again, the blue, it's a consistent color through all of the calendar for our academic programming and our classes, and the green for events that have been scheduled into the space. Now, if you were looking for a conference room and you wanted BJW, Brother Jerome West 213, then you can see here on this week, there's a lot going on, but you may want to, again, get something here. You might want to schedule a meeting on Thursday. Excuse me, I'd go up to the review, the request, and look for conference and dining room space. If I don't want to look at that week and I want to look a couple ahead or down the road, I can go to the 20 here, and now I get the full week. It goes Sunday to Saturday. And again, if I wanted to look at a different room and I wanted to see what was happening in Dante, and you'll notice that this light orange here, this is actually what this is telling me is that it's a cross-listed class. So you'll see it says WGS 115, ES 115, Politics, POL 115. That is one in the same class. It's not the room being triple booked. It's actually The Politics 115 is the primary class. The secondary class is the Women and Gender Studies and Ethnic Studies that work with it. And of course, there's two sections, and they meet, as you can see, Tuesday and Thursday. So that's the short and sweet version of the calendar. I hope this was helpful. If you want a more in-depth look at the calendar, there will be an additional video that will really help you drill in and find specific classes without having to just go through the calendar. You can actually use a search function.